What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. We got special guest Sam in the building. We're gonna do chest and tries today. We're gonna start with around the worlds and then dips on the bench, body weight dips. Let's get it. So how you perform this exercise is similar, very similar to a cable fly. You're gonna step out. You're gonna come together to the middle, contract the chest, and then come down and around. And then you're gonna finish that motion. That's called around the world. So you're starting at the top or right above the top of the chest, going to the bottom. You're going to target everything here. We're going to superset this. So we'll do 10 reps here and then we'll do 10 dips. But we'll do 3 sets in total. So the 10 around the world and 10 dips will be your first. It'll be 1 set. What you think about girls with over 1,000 plus followers on the gram? And like their thought process and how they think about the world. What do you think about that? That's a good question.
What?
Yeah. Once her head gets blown up over 1,000 followers, she's so far gone.
What?
Mentally.
Was that like a thing?
Yeah. Mentally.
So girls with more than 1K followers think
usually,
different.
yeah, they think different.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, they do. It's just almost like the celebrity type thing.
Like different as far as what? Like
They think they're above. They think they're above everybody else, or they think they're above anybody that has less followers or more. And it might not even be like an outwardly spoken thing, but subconsciously they think they're better.
So like, what about guys with a lot of followers?
Same thing. They do too. They do too. I'm gonna be real. Like it's subconscious, but like you can go to somebody's page. I talked about this with somebody else. If you go to somebody's page, the first thing you're gonna gravitate to is the first thing your eyes gravitate to is the followers.
I said negative.
Nah, I'm telling you.
I told you I didn't look at your following.
I know, but whether you like subconsciously did it or you did it consciously, your eyes gravitated towards the followers. That's the first thing.
what does that mean though?
It's because people put people that have a higher following on a pedestal.
Why?
I don't know. That's society. Don't ask me. I don't know. Is that right? No, I'm not saying it's right.
Man, I know girls.
I'm just saying it's the truth.
I bet
they do.
There's girls out there that have 2,000 followers on Instagram, but they still got their mattress on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, they still driving the bus. That's
Facts. Don't got no car.
No.
Don't got no clothes. Everything.
But because of their following, they
on Wick.
Them dresses be having the tag still on them on the inside.
On Fashion Nova, they taking back to Fashion Nova? Come on.
I'm just saying. So that follower still don't mean nothing, bro.
No, it doesn't. But society places something on it. True or false?
I can agree. I agree.
Yeah, society places
that's
something
true.
on that for sure.
I feel like everybody doesn't care about that.
I don't.
No, you're right. I didn't say everybody.
And I feel like
The majority is up.
Like I followed back guys that I thought were cute and had like less than 1,000 followers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the majority of women are
a little bit bougier with
they're
the
a little bit bougie with a following. Yeah.
So do you feel like women like to date a popular guy? Do you feel like women like actively, or
Yes.
do you think that they want to avoid? Because
No. You're
the narrative right now is that women don't want to date dudes that are popular.
No, your social status gives you a one-up in the dating world.
I'm okay with someone who's low-key.
That's fine, you're okay with it. However, your social status, you can agree, your social status does give you a one-up in the dating world.
Yeah, hey, low key, because women want to show off. Like they want to.
Of course.
They want to show like
No,
the
I can show him off without anyone knowing who he is.
Yeah, but you
He's
want
cute,
everybody.
They don't need to know.
No, but you want everybody to know.
You
want everyone to see the fruits of his labor. Like,
Yeah.
if he pop in like a musician or something, or an athlete, like you wanna. Oh yeah, I can get you tickets to the game, or you wanna show off. You know what I'm saying?
That's clout.
Yeah, and women love.
Women love clout.
Love clout. Men, on the other hand, don't really care too much about clout. Cause we
No,
we wanna get it.
That's not true.
I feel like way less. I feel like way less than women.
Well, I mean, like
the dude I'm into right now isn't not popular, but he's known, but he's low key. Like,
He's known.
You won't see him at like clubs, and if you do, it's like once in a while. But
Okay, but
Not popular, but he is.
Okay.
popular.
He's a popular dude, yeah.
But he's low key, so that's.
I mean, that's cool. I'm talking about like, yeah, you want a dude that's low key, that does his own thing, but you want a popular guy like that. People know, right?
I mean, this world is small. Everyone knows everyone nowadays.
That's true. Social media makes it smaller than it is.
Right.
That's what happens. So.
Talking about for business, like when you go to somebody's page, let's just say as a personal trainer, and you see 500 followers, they automatically kind of discredit you.
Yeah, because if you have a lot of followers, it builds your credibility.
Exactly. Because people are like, I think people are creatures of like, I want to say habit, but people are creatures of habit. So like, once they see other people following you, they're like, oh, that's interesting. They want to jump on that same bandwagon and be like, oh, well, why is he being followed? Let me go check his page out. Then they see your page, they like it, etc., etc. I think that's how it works with business.
That works. No. That's how it works with life.
That's how it works with life too. But I'm saying with business, it's funny, like that trickle effect. Once people see that other people are following you, they want to imitate you because they don't want to miss out. People have FOMO.
That's what
right?
exactly.
Fear of missing out.
Remember, so you can equate this back to what we were talking about with women and dating.
Oh,
Because
it's the same thing.
Before you get in that relationship, right? You don't get as many girls shooting shots at you. But once you bag you a baddie,
oh, for sure.
The same one.
To get you more followers?
Oh, she gets you more girls.
It will get you more girls for sure. Because more girls are they want to know.
If I start dating Rihanna tomorrow, my following's gonna go up.
Well, yeah, that's Rihanna, but we're talking about
let's just say Rihanna's just as bad as she is. Doesn't have the following, but she's
gorgeous.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, whoa,
how do you get her?
Even girls in mindset and same guys. They're gonna be like, how do you get her?
What about him?
What's so
amazing? Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, he got her.
So then you think girls are gonna follow you?
Oh, for sure.
Girls are gonna wanna.
They're gonna want to talk.
They're gonna want to talk to you.
That's happened to you.
Yeah, it happens in life. Like girls, even if you're not in a relationship, somebody that's single, once they see you like with another girl,
especially if she's pretty.
They shoot their shot. They come out of nowhere. Like.
No, that happens to women also. That's happened to me. And I'm like, what?
Oh, and well, here's the thing with dudes. Dudes would be like, oh, she talking to him? Oh, I know I look better than him. I know I look better than him. Let me shoot my shot.
She let Terry bone.
I know I look better than that. Let me shoot my shot.
On me,
So it's more of an ego thing for you guys?
I guess you could say that. Or I guess you could say it's like, how do you get her? Why can't I have her? I mean, I don't know. I just think people are afraid of missing out. We're gonna do our first chest exercise, and this one is underhand fly on an incline bench. Your hands are gonna be flat, facing whatever's in front of you, the wall, or whatever the case, and you're gonna come up to the middle and squeeze and back down.
Hold for a second up top.
Yep, contract up top, hold, and easy back down. So we're gonna do 10 there. After our 10, we're gonna do 10 tricep extensions. You wanna keep your elbows tucked to your side. You don't wanna use your whole forearms to throw the weight. You wanna keep everything here, push straight down, squeeze, and back up. 10 total. What do you think about interracial dating, Sam?
I'm here for it.
You're here for it.
Here
Okay.
for it.
Why are you here for it? Is it a trend or is it?
I feel like it's a trend now, but that's not why I'm into it.
So you think it's gonna fade? You think it'll go away?
Eventually.
Really?
I feel like girls are just doing it now just because they think it's cool and they want.
I think everybody and
I
their
feel
mama
like every
wants
girl
to mix
like
baby
wants
now.
to be like they want to mix
You know
baby.
what? And that's so sick to me.
I think everybody and their mama want to mix baby.
That is a weird obsession.
It is a weird obsession, but it's not really because people have always been obsessed with creating the perfect.
That's your child. It's gonna be perfect either way. Though.
Yeah, but in their eyes, based off of how society works, right? People think like, okay, well, this is what society deems perfect, so this must be what I need to, you know what I mean, strive for. That's what I'm thinking because I hear this all the time. Oh, mixed babies are so this. I want a mixed baby. Oh, this.
Here's my issue with interracial dating though. a lot of women are like, women want to date a black man, but then they get into a relationship with a black man, but their family becomes a problem
sick.
in the relationship because their family isn't welcoming.
Oh no, absolutely to black people. No,
Oh, you
they
say,
do that
you
though.
say
And that makes-
girl's family isn't welcome?
No,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not. Because realistically, you have to think like where their family came from. Their family.
My family's never turned anyone.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And there may be your immediate family. That's fine. But let's really talk about. Let's go back to like your grandfather, racism, where everything was strong and prevalent, and so they still have that thought process in their head, right? They're not like us. I mean, we grew up where we're in a melting pot where we're mixed in with a bunch of people and everything's cool, but racism for them was still prevalent. So once they see their granddaughter with a black man, they're like, they
My
ain't
mom
rocking
is
with
here
that.
But that's the thing though, like
That's your mom's stuff.
until you have that, unless you're ready to have that conversation with your family, or like unless you're ready to deal with what comes with it, then you have no business. You shouldn't be trying to date no black man. You know what I'm saying? That's like jumping into a relationship with baggage. That'll ruin a relationship real quick.
Absolutely.
Real quick.
I'm not trying to go to your family's, you know, dinner, birthday party, whatever, and then have to hear racial slurs or have to hear like.
That's out.
Nah, like that's not cool at
That's
all.
out.
But that's what happens though.
I won't hesitate to fight somebody's uncle.
That
What if it's reversed? What if your family does it to her?
But you know
then
what?
that's not acceptable for my family.
Yeah, period.
I wouldn't accept that for my
Period.
family.
And-
And I put my family in check.
Me
over
too.
that.
Exactly.
I have to put my family in check
Exactly.
over that because I mean, like, it's not.
But a lot of women aren't ready to do that though.
No, exactly. Because they're not ready to do that because they're doing it just for the clout and for the society puts around them or whatever you want to call it. Just
Right,
the
like
trend.
I feel like every girl now is just trying to.
Have themselves a black man?
Yes, and it's so annoying.
What a time to be alive.
It's annoying.
It's very annoying.
Wow. Why?
It's just- it's
Why?
very-
Because now black men are more in demand. So now, so now it's not much.
I'm against
now
it.
it's-
I'm always like,
Hey,
It's slim pickings now.
hey, it's getting slim. You know what's getting slim? The good ones is
I
getting
was
slim
still
for
get
them.
chose,
Right.
man. I was still get chose.
You know what I noticed though? Now dark skinned men are a thing now.
I would say that.
Women that are into that, how black men are a trend. At one point, it was only light skinned men.
Yeah, at one point it was.
You know what I'm saying? They
At
were
one
in love
point it
with-
was.
They're trying to find a Trey song, Chris Brown type, which is cool.
Yeah, you know, that's what I do think is in though. I just think attractive black men are in. Of course, I mean, there's attractive people are in general, but there is a thing around. There is like a vibe or an aura or something around women that are attracted to black men right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's just dark skin, but dark skin is in right now. I would say.
Yeah,
I guess.
we won it.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
We holding it down. Man, interracial dating is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that
It could
though.
be a
I remember I went to
Still here for
I
it.
used to date a Hispanic girl, and I went to her brother's birthday party one time, and he didn't say it to when her uncle grabbed her, pulled her to the side. He didn't say it to my face, but he was like, "Oh, you need to choose better boyfriends." I'm like,
Oh.
when she came back and told me, I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's how they rocking." But like, see, that's common.
But
though.
is that? But see,
That's a common thing that goes on.
for
Like,
most
and it's like,
most black people that I know, we're very family oriented. So, like, if the family dynamic won't be there, like that is a red flag for us. Like,
what do you mean?
like if you like this girl, right?
It's not
You
gonna
like her,
go
like
with
you
your
see her,
family.
yeah. But like her family is not welcoming of you, right? So
Am I
it
gonna
causes-
drop
it causes
off
an
a pussy?
issue.
Maybe.
It causes an issue for you. That's a red flag for sure.
Oh, for sure, it's a red flag.
Especially if you're, because then you got
I've been
to
through
look
it
at
already.
having a child with that person and how that family is going to react, and now you always got to interact with that family because now.
Or I just don't have to show up to the Christmas and go to my family Christmas instead.
But then see who wants that.
But that's not, yeah.
Someone that's family oriented. Who wants
Exactly,
that?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's almost inevitable with interracial dating because
No,
because
it's not. Not
it
every
is.
not
No,
every
no.
Mexican family is like, oh, you need to choose a better place.
We're not talking about
No,
just Mexicans.
no,
though.
we're not talking about just Mexicans.
Whites.
It's any race.
But you're making it sound like anyone who isn't black is against their daughter or niece.
No, and it's not about the immediate family. Like I'm telling you, it's about the
That
grandparents,
is
the
my
uncles.
immediate family.
Well, your immediate family would technically be your mother.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like when you get into the ancestors, the people that grew up around racism, they still have that in their heart.
My grandma's been cool with everyone.
I mean, and women, I think women tend to be a little bit different than men. But I think men are territorial around their family members and their nieces or their granddaughters or whatever, and then they feel some type of way, or they may have had some type of issue with blacks in the past, and so they automatically correlated to you and be like, oh well, he's probably bad.
I've met people's families, like other races, and they're cool with black people, but they're not cool with their daughter dating.
Oh, absolutely not. They cool with them, yeah,
Cool
but
with
don't bring
one home. Don't bring one
Don't be
home.
fucking my daughter.
Period.
That's facts. They would be sick.
So.
Well, then I'm very blessed to have a very open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you good. Because, I mean, if your family not cool with
But
it.
I mean, because they know at the end of the day, their grandbaby that comes from me is going to be mixed. Like, there is no, that's all that, just, it's
big
attractive
business
to
in
me.
there,
I don't know what it is. No, it's not.
Okay,
I'm
now
not saying
you
that
know
I
what
need to
that-
have, I'm not saying that I need to have a mixed baby, but I'm saying they know nothing
Yeah,
else is going to come.
because that's what
from
you
me.
get.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
So our last chest and tri workout, we're gonna go decline, push up on the bench. Decline would be feet up on top, angling down. Incline would be hands up on top of the bench, angling up. So we're gonna do 15 and 15 there, and then we're gonna do 15 tricep extensions overhead. We'll do them with one dumbbell. You're just gonna go overhead just this way for 15 reps. Okay? We'll go through those 3 exercises, we'll knock that out, and do some core after. Cool. Sam, do 17 for the dumbbell.
The photoshops and the false advertisement. And the girl look in a certain way on social media.
See, I'm okay with editing. Everyone does it nowadays.
There's nothing wrong with a
I
picture.
don't mind, right?
Wait,
filters.
filter and editing.
I don't mind fixing an eye that looks a little bit weird. Your skin might.
Wait,
look
how
a
do you
little
do
weird.
that?
Whoa!
Whoa! Wait a minute.
This is beyond me.
You looking totally different.
No, not your eye color, but if you have a red eye, you know how sometimes your.
Oh yeah, that's different. That's different. I'm thought you talking about if her eyes are
Green.
No, I'm thinking
No,
if her eyes are almond shaped, she changed them to a different.
Oh no, I'm talking about just like that, or you have a pimple somewhere.
Even that though, if you try to change the eye color, oh, you
Hey, bro.
People wear
'cause
contacts.
I'm big on eye color.
And the physique too, you can tell, bro, because they do the.
Hey, if
the-
you got a
the
little
pose.
pudge, I'm okay with you fixing
The
it.
pose. Now we know if you're doing all that in every single picture, right? We know that it's probably not that.
But that's not editing. That's just a pose.
But I'm saying though,
It's
that's
angles.
all a part of
It's angles.
false advertisement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's angles. Because
No, because if I do that in person, it's still gonna look.
you know what the biggest scam is the sync picture. And then propping the booty up on the
I've
sink.
never once taken a sync picture.
Oh my God.
I cannot with that. That
the
is
sync
oh my
picture is a
God.
scam. That is a scam.
I was fixing a little pudge or a pimple or
You know
something.
what the best
That's
thing is,
okay,
though?
but if you exaggerate your ass, your arms,
That's how you fix it. Stay in the gym. Yep. Inner story.
okay. Some people don't have time.
Ain't nothing to fix.
Just don't overdo it.
Yeah, just don't.
Eventually, you're gonna have to meet these people in person.
Oh yeah, then you got your problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Think of those girls. You guys think of them as weak women,
What?
like girls who just stick around.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I don't think of him as weak. I think
Well,
I'm doing my job.
Nah, let's call a spade a spade.
You think it's weak?
If I'm giving you every reason, right? If I'm giving you every reason to know, I'm not wifing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's never gonna get there.
Right.
But you continue.
Hey,
to
sometimes maybe you just got that comeback. You know what I'm saying? She want to come back. She want to come back and get some more. I mean, hey, it
You
goes down like
should.
this.
Oh, I hate you.
I don't shit her head. It ain't about the comeback though. It's about never leaving.
There's a reason she's sticking around though. She ain't sticking around. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real. Sex has to be fire.
Yeah.
Especially if you told her already, or maybe
Or she's not.
or she don't want to get her body count up, and she gonna stay here with you until
until she finds the next move that's body count.
Body count is serious.
It's not. Why is it that serious? It's really not that serious because
I mean, I feel like nowadays
because women lie about it. All y'all do is lie about it anyway.
Oh.
So it can't be that serious.
For sure. I mean,
All y'all do is lie about it, and we know. Little baby, you at Playhouse every other weekend.
Oh, what is wrong with Playhouse?
3 times.
wait.
There's nothing wrong with Playhouse. But
Hey, I'm home now, but ain't nothing wrong with Playhouse.
Okay.
I feel about girls that go out.
That's dope.
That's
go
cool.
out.
That's what I'm
meet
trying to
you
tell
out.
you.
That's dope.
That's what I'm trying to
What
tell
I'm
you.
saying,
though.
like,
If
it's
you're single, I told you this before. If you're
Club is
single,
cool.
trying to get chose, you cannot act single.
Stay home.
It's a
and just-
contradiction. If you are single trying to get chose, you can't act single. It's out in the club every weekend.
Oh yeah, you're not getting chose up. No, that's what I'm saying. So you expect me to believe you at Playhouse every other weekend, and you always in the section. You always find a way to the section, and you always in that month. And I know you're not coming out the bread. So
It's
you
either-
expect me
What
to
if
believe?
you just? What
It's
if
either
you?
you
What
come-
if your
it's
very
either-
close friend is just always 6K? Like it's literally just a friend.
Oh, he hidden.
No, it's not.
Nah, he may not be
You wanna
hitting
bet?
somebody in the crew, maybe.
You
She
want to
said
bet?
somebody
in the crew.
Somebody
maybe.
get hit.
No, nobody's.
Oh
no.
no. So
I can promise you, they're like our brothers. Nobody's snatching anybody.
oh, our brothers.
Yeah, our brothers.
I hate the brothers line. That brothers.
That's
Oh my God!
Look.
If you got a girl,
That's funny
hey,
How
business.
close?
if you got a girl and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to hang out with my brothers,"
Scam. She cheating on you.
scam.
That is not true. But no, I don't go out as much. Honestly.
And there's nothing wrong with going out, man. It's like when you're single, but like Deion said, you can't act single. Like you can't act overly single.
Nah, you
Put it
can't.
like that. Like
Okay, so I'm just supposed to be home.
you're not supposed to be home, but
Yeah.
if you want to find somebody to settle down with, you can't be at the club.
So why
every
can
weekend.
guys go out and not have that like?
Well, girls is gonna think the same thing though. Like guys can't act
Yeah.
overly single because the right women that we're looking for, not the women that we want to hit, because we gonna hit them anyway. But the women that we want to take us serious and the ones that we want to attract, they're not gonna want us if they see us at Playhouse every other weekend on Snapchat or every weekend and we're just over. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you
Always
don't
out,
snap
always
it.
with females, always partying. Why would she set herself up for that? Like a potential red flag with a dude that ain't, with a dude that's not ready to settle down, who still wants to.
All men cheat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
80%?
I say 80-20 rule again.
80% of men cheat.
80% of men cheat.
80% of women cheat.
That's what we'll leave it at.
That wraps up the last chest exercise. Let's knock out some core work.
To get some core work in real quick.
Some core
Why is
work.
there only 2 mats? There's 3 people here.
All right, hey, we're gonna explain the next workout right now.
All right, so on your back first, you're gonna grab a kettlebell, pick a weight that's good for you. I got a 12 kilo here, which is, is decent. You're gonna start tucked with your knees tucked in. You're gonna extend back, hold, and then tuck again. Real simple. Let's knock out 15. Make sure the weight is all off the ground. Everything should be off the ground. Hold it for a second. When you extend, and then back in.
Every exercise, you're gonna grab a plate, something light, 10.
10 pounds, 5 pounds for women.
Whatever.
Actually, I'm not trying to be sexist or nothing. You can do whatever. weight
So
you
what
want.
you'll do,
prefer it.
what you'll do is you'll lay
You
down.
just prefer spot.
You'll lay down on your back. You'll have one leg straight out, arm straight back with the weight in it, and you'll come up. Keep this leg,
Yep.
yeah.
Keep
that
the other
leg
one extended and
exactly.
lift it off the ground. Cool.
Ooh.
I'm a business.
That's the end of the workout. That's the end of the workout today. Thank you to our guest Sam for pulling up.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for coming through.
Yep. So like, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.